Jürgen Klopp could be forced down unwanted transfer path to solve Liverpool's growing problem. Liverpool are close to the limit of permitted non-homegrown players in their squad, and must plan their transfer business accordingly to ensure they remain within the boundaries. Now that the summer transfer window is officially open, Liverpool have 12 weeks to get their squad in the best shape possible ahead of the 2021-22 campaign. With the £36 million signing of Ibrahima Konate already done and dusted. The next set of priorities for Liverpool should be finding a suitable midfield replacement for Gini Wijnaldum. Another forward signing of some description to add greater depth, quality and variety higher up the pitch. And also to offload several fringe players for as much money as possible. In and among all this, however, there is an important factor which is easily overlooked. But must be taken into account with regards to Liverpool's incoming and outgoing summer business, the homegrown quota. Premier League rules stipulate that all squads, maximum 25 players, can only register a maximum of 17 non-homegrown players. Which are defined as players who are 21 or older on the 1st of January on the year that the season begins and spent 3 seasons between the ages of 16 and 21 at a club in the English Football League system. Under 21 players, meanwhile, don't have to be named as part of the squad. In 2020-21, Liverpool were almost at the limit, registering 16 non-homegrown players at the start of the season, with Kevin Callagher, Joe Gomez, Nat Phillips, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Jordan Henderson, James Milner, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and Joe Hardy named as the 8 homegrown players. Takumi Minamino's departure to Southampton on loan in January meant Liverpool went down to 15 non-homegrown players. While Ben Davies' arrival from Preston North End increased the homegrown quota to 9. Ozan Kabak didn't count as a non-homegrown player as he was only 20 when he joined on loan from Schalke. As it stands, Liverpool already have the upper limit of 17 non-homegrown players, not including the likes of Marco Grujic, Loris Karius and Taiwo Awoniyi. And only 8 homegrown players ahead of next season, with academy striker Hardy being released this summer. That list of 8 includes Phillips and Davies, so although there has been some talk about whether Liverpool might cash in on either player this summer, it's worth bearing in mind that they wouldn't be able to submit a full 25-man squad next season if they let one of them go. If Liverpool do make another 2 or 3 signings who aren't homegrown this summer, that makes it even more imperative that they sell the likes of Shaqiri, Origi and maybe even Minamino in order to open up non-homegrown spaces in the squad. over the next few years. Meanwhile, it would be prudent of Liverpool to keep tabs on a number of homegrown players who'd be realistically attainable and able to contribute at a high level. This might have been part of the thinking behind their reported interest in Todd Cantwell and Ben White last year. And Harvey Barnes is another player who would tick a lot of boxes in that sense. It could even explain why Liverpool were willing to take a punt on Davies in January for such a low fee, despite the fact he hasn't played at all thus far. Moving forward, the homegrown quota is something which Liverpool will need to continually monitor and fold into their squad planning.